She's been the woman America loves to hate since 2004. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down the top 5 facts about Omarosa Manigault.
I did 10 reality shows in 1 year.
This buzzworthy reality star turned politician has been getting a lot of attention lately. We're here to help you understand why.
I run a company. I run half of the West Coast for OK Magazine.
Number 5. The Apprentice is her claim to fame. While Omarosa might not be a household name like Taylor Swift or Kanye West,
Excuse me, was you saying something?
For reality television fans, she is absolute royalty. Unfortunately, she fits more into the evil queen archetype than heroic princess.
She's the woman that everybody loves to hate.
Nonetheless, it's hard to deny her reality TV credentials. She's participated in The Surreal Life, Fear Factor, and Girls Behaving Badly. But it all started with The Apprentice Season 1. Despite being on the receiving end of the famous catchphrase, "You're fired," roughly halfway through the season, her ruthless tactics and manipulative ways had already earned her a reputation.
You know, I've always been a big Omarosa fan, but Omarosa, you're fired.
She would later return for Celebrity Apprentice in 2008, star in the 2010 spin-off The Ultimate Merger, and The Apprentice Season 13.
When you ask me what brought me back, it's very simple. The Donald. What Donald Trump wants, Donald Trump gets.
Number 4. She seriously lacks a filter.
They were high profile.
You know, my argument against you has always been you're not a celebrity.
And you
don't have star power.
As we were saying, Manigault's fame has a lot to do with her willingness to shock, offend, and insult people, either behind their backs or in their presence.
The mother of your children hates you, Piers, and your children hate you, Piers.
You don't get a spot on TV Guide's 60 nastiest villains of all time list without good reason. On The Apprentice, she was known for tearing her teammates apart in the boardroom.
Next time you fix your mouth to tell me to be quiet, you'll think again.
Even her so-called compliments are thinly veiled insults, as Donald Trump himself pointed out. From shaming Fox News contributor Tamara Holder on live television for having large breasts,
So you want to come on with big boobs? Then you deal with the pronunciation of your name.
to invoking a homophobic slur in a passing interview with TMZ.
Diplomatic?
Such a queen.
Omarosa speaks with a lack of filter reminiscent of Donald Trump. Maybe that explains why he hired her.
Well, she's tough and she's smart, but she's very unique, and she was a great character and is a great character.
Number 3. She worked for Trump during his campaign.
We do have our work cut out for us, and we are committed to making sure that this party is inclusive.
Omarosa and Trump have a long working relationship in television. She starred in Trump's Apprentice spin-off series Donald J. Trump Presents The Ultimate Merger, and competed in multiple seasons on The Apprentice.
We've had a great relationship, and you know, Omarosa and I were together when we were the #1 show on television, and she's been terrific.
Despite their tendency to clash in the boardroom, Omarosa quickly came out as a strong Trump supporter, going so far as to prophesize in one interview that every critic, every detractor will have to bow down to President Trump.
Every critic, every detractor will have to bow down to President Trump.
Donald clearly liked her style, and proceeded to hire her as Director of African American Outreach during his campaign.
My goal is to see him make America great again.
Omarosa was heavily criticized by members of the African American community, including Spike Lee, for accepting the position. Regardless, she has since gone on to join his transition team.
My role is to go into the communities and continue an extension of the work that I was doing already on the campaign and with the National Diversity Coalition.
Number 2. She was a registered Democrat.
You are a true shining example of what the Democratic Party is supposed to be about and can be about.
So here's the thing. Before Trump came along, Omarosa was a registered member of the opposition. In 2014, she was openly showing support for Hillary Clinton, as demonstrated by her unambiguous tweet from November 2014, which read, "I'm ready for Hillary. Are you?" Before this, she was a proud supporter of Democratic President Obama over his 2 consecutive terms.
Run. That's where it's at.
In 2015, she was still pro-Hillary, tweeting, "So proud to know her and support her. Run, Hillary, run." Then in 2016, she suddenly jumped ship, officially declaring herself as a Trumplican, despite the fact that Hillary had in fact decided to run.
I'm a Trumplican. I have not heard that. That's the first time I heard that. Proud Trumplican.
While some view it as a simple change of heart, others have denounced the move as opportunistic.
I just want to know when you changed sides, because, like I said, I actually like Donald Trump.
Wait. There is no question that before Donald Trump entered this race that I was out stomping for Hillary. If you took the chance to do your research, you would know that.
Number 1. She worked for the Clinton administration.
But I'm sitting here because I believe that Donald Trump is the best choice.
Omarosa's position in the Trump administration isn't her first foray into politics. When she was a card-carrying Democrat, she actually worked as part of Vice President Al Gore's team under the Clinton administration. She's been quoted as saying, "I have done logistics and advanced event planning for the White House under the Gore staff." According to her fellow staff from that time, however, her duties were nowhere near as important. According to one former staff member, her job was to respond to invitations.
So I was responsible for appointing key individuals to certain appointments in the administration.
On The Apprentice, Omarosa was allegedly hard to work with. Apparently, it was no different in the White House.
Omarosa tries to make your life miserable if things don't go her way.
According to an article in People magazine, she was transferred to 4 different departments in just 2 years. Do you think reality television stars make good politicians or political advisors? For more entertaining top 10s and insightful top 5s, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
Mr. Trump said it's good sometimes to have a bad reputation.